In April, you filed for divorce from your husband. Correct. Kevin, after nearly 22 years of marriage. Correct. And 25 years being together. Being together. Correct. And because of his infidelity? Oh, well, yeah. You know, infidelity is one thing. A full baby is a whole nother topic. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you said in the New York Times Magazine, I'm a very forgiving person. But there's one thing I could never be a part of, and that one thing happened, and that was it. Yeah, the baby did it. Baby, I'm not choosing Pampers. I want to be pampered. Ex-husband Kevin Hunter's baby mama has made headlines with a scathing social media post against Wendy Williams during an Instagram story. Sharina Hudson was very critical of her former daytime talk show, Happy and Healthy. It's all in on right now, Sharina wrote in the post. She then added, the clickbait is real. I guess they need the storyline to continue for a podcast. Wendy has said in the past that she plans to start a podcast. It is unclear, however, if any episodes have been recorded. Sharina has not provided any additional context regarding the storyline she alludes to. Kevin, Wendy's ex-husband and alleged affair partner, while the couple was still married, recently stated he is broke. According to documents obtained exclusively by the United States, son Kevin claims that the star ceased making the monthly payments to him that were part of their divorce settlement in February 2022. Wendy seems to be moving on fast. Hey, Wendy, how are you? Hey, Wendy, looking amazing. How are you doing today, Wendy? Great, thanks. Have an amazing day. All right, Wendy. Kevin asked that the court order Wendy's guardian to make payments is contractually required under the MSA and severance agreements. According to outlets, Wendy was placed in a financial guardianship earlier this year. Kevin claims that his court documents that he is completely dependent on the funds he would receive from the couple for their marital settlement agreement. I have fallen behind on most of my bills. I currently live in a community that requires payments to the homeowners association, and I'm behind on that bill. If the homeowners association fees are not paid, foreclosure will soon follow, Kevin said in his pleading to the court about the home he shares with his mistress and their love child. My car insurance hasn't been paid as a result of not receiving monthly severance payments. I'm behind on credit card payments because I have no money since the severance payments were suspended, Kevin continued in his filing. My life has been greatly affected since the plaintiff stopped making payments under our settlement agreement, Wendy's ex-husband added. Wendy's ex claimed he was uninsured, among other dire financial problems. The father of two stated that he is in constant pain as a result of not having had hip surgery due to a lack of health insurance. The fact that I am unable to sustain my life and pay my bills in order is extremely emerging to me. I cannot pay my bills and sustain my day-to-day living. Kevin further claimed that Wendy's guardian never explained why he had been told to stop making payments. It was previously reported that Wendy Williams' counsel submitted a response to Kevin's claim for payment, arguing that the star has not received any money from the Wendy Williams show since October 2021, 1 month into what would be a complete season of the show airing without her. On October 15 of 2021, plaintiff was informed by Talk WW that her contract was being suspended and that no compensation shall accrue or be payable to plaintiff for the duration of plaintiff's disability and incapacity, Wendy's attorney wrote. The former talk show host's attorney went on to cite the divorce settlement agreement she and Kevin signed back in January 2020. If for any reason, contract with Talk WV was not renewed in or is otherwise suspended, canceled or terminated, and does not have any other television show being aired and paying her an equivalent salary, understands and agrees that all severance payments shall be subject to either termination or modification, Wendy's attorney said, in citing the ex's agreement. Wendy's lawyer proceeded by saying that her client hasn't been paid by Top WW since October 2021 and that she preferred presently has no other television show being aired and paying her any income, let alone an equivalent salary. After missing the first few episodes of her new fall 2021 season, Wendy was admitted to the hospital for a mental health evaluation in early October. According to reports, Wendy was making $10 million each year on The Wendy Williams Show, or $55,000 per episode. A single mother missed the duration of the final season of her hit show as she dealt with health difficulties like Graves' disease, lymphedema, and substance misuse. In January of last year, Wells Fargo froze Wendy's accounts owing to their suspicion that she was of unsound mind and was a victim of financial exploitation, dementia, or undue influence. In May, it was widely known that Wendy had been placed under the protection of a financial guardian. According to the rumors, Wendy checked into a Malibu, California, treatment for alcoholism and stayed there for 2 months, formally proclaiming sobriety. The host hit many high-profile alcohol-related incidents before entering treatment for acute alcoholism in August. Alcohol has been a real struggle for her over the past several years. She is battling severe alcohol abuse mixed with serious health issues. One insider close to the star claimed about her rehab stay she was being treated for extreme alcohol abuse. She has had numerous doctors who have told her for years, if you drink, you'll die. She never really wanted to stop, and the people around her in New York allowed her to keep drinking. Due to her struggles with Graves' disease, lymphedema, and substance abuse, Wendy missed the entirety of her final season on The Wendy Williams Show. Deborah Mercury, Wendy's longtime production firm, said earlier this summer that the show will be canceled and that Sherry Shepherd, a frequent guest presenter, would take up the time slot. Looks like Hunter, once the executive producer of The Wendy Williams Show, needs to start looking for a new job. CreatorOnline.com also claims to have uncovered that Wendy Williams is sad and lonely since she never leaves her New York City mansion. The 58-year-old ex-talk show presenter reportedly struggles with multiple health issues and financial difficulties. There are Wendy Williams fans that are worried about her. Her friendships have all been disintegrated. Wendy always acts as though no time has gone at all since her last conversation when she calls. The Sun quotes a close friend. She's been calling people saying like, hey, licks of dinner. But she's acting like all this time hasn't passed. It's this out-of-the-blue call with no update on how she's doing or anything. A close friend of Wendy's has claimed that the talk show presenter is preoccupied with the fact that she does not have a husband or significant others. She claims to be looking for love, but makes no reference to the many projects she claims to be developing. The Sun heard from yet another friends. When you finally do get her to give you an update about how she's been, she goes off into these tangents about being single, looking for love, and all this other stuff. Even apart from the very obvious issues with her husband and health,